One of the things that increases your value as an agent is being able to guide your client through all steps of the process. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to identify red flags in the title commitment so you can help your client be prepared for what may happen next. So one of the biggest ones that jumps out at you when you're looking at a title commitment is the word probate. I see dead people.
I see dead people.
Whenever you see the word probate, death certificate, anything of that nature on your title commitment, it's a sign that there might be a more complicated issue under the surface. It could be routine, or it could be that we need to run down all kinds of information to cure that requirement. So it'd just be helpful to let your client know, hey, this, it says the word probate here. That's an indication that the property was deeded to someone, through the courts and could be somewhat complicated. The next red flag that jumps out when you're looking at a title commitment is if you see the word lien, and in particular, if you see the word IRS in front of the word lien. That typically means that there's been an outstanding tax issue and that the IRS has attached that issue to the house. When I say attached, what I mean is that basically the IRS has said, we are owed money by an individual and one of their assets is this house, and we get the money from this house if they ever sell it. Again, that is something that can be cured, but can sometimes extend your closing time frame. So it's good to equip your client with that information. The next word to look out for when reviewing your title commitment is divorce. So it's the big D, and that's okay. Stop being silly. Divorce is always a negative thing. No, we'll just not say that. The reason it would show up on a title commitment is because there was some manner of transfer related to the property that was ordered by the courts. And that's the same that's true for that word probate we talked about earlier. Basically, anytime there's a transfer that's ordered by the courts, there can potentially be issues connected to that. And again, nothing that's not insurmountable, but it's something to make your client aware of. The next red flag issue that pops up on title commitments would be anything related to a mobile home. Not to get too far into the weeds, but a mobile home, it goes between being personal property and real property, depending on how the person legally dealt with the mobile home in the past. In general, it can be kind of hairy. So if the word mobile home shows up on the title commitment, or if you already know you're selling a mobile home, I just prepare the client that there could be some title issues that have to be addressed. They can be addressed, it can be cleaned up, but it can sometimes extend your closing time frame. Code enforcement. When you see code enforcement on a title commitment, that means that whatever the code issue was rose to the degree that a lien had to be recorded. So we have to determine, has the code issue been resolved? If the code issue has been resolved, has the lien been resolved? So again, it's not insurmountable, but it's something that needs to be addressed that could make the closing a little more complicated. The purpose of this video is to provide you with information that you can share with your client when you've reviewed their title commitment. But when these issues crop up, your title company, and in particular, True Title, is here for you to assist your client in understanding what steps will be taken to address the issues. If you have any further questions or need anything else, please feel free to reach out. True Title is here for you. Our mission is to make your life easier.